Okay, guys, namaste. My soul tribe, my soul family. Um, I have a YouTube channel which I am not going to disclose the name of that channel until um, Spirit has advised me to do so. Some people may have already come across that channel. It is not the channel that is listed on my TikTok account. I want to touch on some stuff that I've been talking about, that I spoke about last night. The year of the snake, predictions 2025. Um, it's going to be a very active year. You know, a lot of traveling, like I said, a lot of fighting, a lot of deaths and murders and fire and war and I want to say if there is going to be a World War III, it will certainly begin during the year of the snake. A lot of endings because it's year 9, year 6, year of the snake, but sub-frequency 9, which represents endings, the snake shedding its skin. I want to say it is not every year that the snake sheds its skin, but next year is gonna be the shedding. I don't mean the actual snake. I'm speaking in terms of Chinese astrology. We know that snakes, they shed their skin. I'm not sure how often. I am not a biologist, but I think it's often. But in terms of Chinese astrology, in terms of frequencies and energies, the cosmos, Earth, Gaia herself, humanity, there's a shedding, a great shedding that's gonna occur next year. Transformation, illumination, enlightenment, a lot of epiphanies, realizations, a lot of waking up. For a long time, the chosen one's been screaming, wake up, motherfuckers. A lot of people are going to be waking up next year. The 6th house, which is ruled by Virgo, rules the thoughts. Mercury rules the 6th house and the 3rd house. The third house, so it rules two houses. Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is the physical form of Mercury, which rules speech, the hands, words, gossip, communication. What is gossip without communication, right? The mouth and all of that. Virgo is the brain part, the thoughts of Mercury. And so it's in Sagittarius, in the frequency of Sagittarius, which rules higher learning, enlightenment, and teachings and stuff. A lot of people will be led to enlighten themselves, will be led to the truth by spirit, and will be seeking higher knowledge, spiritual knowledge, spirituality. I'm not talking about the matrix and stuff like that. Even though, there will still be some people still sleep, choosing to stay in the matrix, and will transmute those energy and will actually, manifest those energies in the form of physical learning, going back to school, in regards to, the matrix and all of that. But a lot's going to be revealed on a spiritual level next year. We already feel the energy seeping in. Like I said, you can pretty much, well, maybe that's not the case for everyone, but me, it's always been, the, that way, where in which I could feel what the following year is gonna be like based on the ending of the previous, year, Chinese astrological year. And we see the drama brewing, we see the end is near and stuff like that. ET's extraterrestrial, a lot of cosmic events. We already see the beginning of that with, the second moon, the asteroid that, is, in close proximity to Earth. I spoke about those though on my channel that is tied to this account, Sky Goddess Infinity, on YouTube. Um, if you scroll down, you'll see where in which I spoke about extraterrestrials, and that was years ago, a couple of years ago, and mankind's encounter with extraterrestrials, uh, alien, if you want to call them. For some of us, so many of us, the chosen ones, they have already made themselves apparent to us, primordial beings, you know, um, through astral travels, you know. I know I visited the planet of Pluto through an astral travel that I had some months ago, which felt so real. I want to touch more on a physical basis on, I spoke on that other channel, that secret channel, secret for now, on Hollywood, that it will burn. In quotation, the entertainment industry will burn, will fall, will collapse. And we're seeing that. I spoke about the fall of Diddy on that channel about 2 to 3 years ago, and here it is manifesting before my eyes. He will be sent to prison. Not just him, a lot of other celebrities, a lot of, like I said in last night's message, quote unquote prestigious, famous, quote unquote, all in quotation, influential people. So these could be, just people who are influential on TikTok and stuff like that. A lot of overseas traveling for work, traveling for leisure, traveling for pleasure, traveling for whatever. Okay. A lot of space explorations and discoveries too. I want to say too, a witch knows another witch. It is only a witch that can identify when another person is a witch. Now, Erica Badu believes that Beyonce is a witch. I believe she's a witch also, especially for the fact that she's a Virgo. Uh, the thing is, she is losing her powers. Um, she had cloaked herself with an invisible spell for years, for decades, which is why even when people who worked around her, worked with her, came out and tried to expose her, nobody would believe them, or people would just dismiss them. That's a cloaking spell, and that is ending year 9. I'm not going to tell you why. That I'm going to keep a secret, but it is coming to an end, and she is being made visible. She has been exposed. I do believe that she and Jay-Z and Hype and so many others, Diddy, has a lot to do with or heavily involved in Aaliyah's death. I've been saying this for years now, and I think I'm gonna have to come with a part 2